What's going on, everybody, and thank you for tuning in. The question of the day. Now that the newness has worn off, do I have any regrets buying the Platinum and doing all the work to it? To be honest, I don't. It kind of rolled into the question of, do I regret at all getting rid of the TRD Pro Tundra? And the answer to that is no. I guess the only thing I would regret getting rid of the TRD Pro is the value that that trim level holds. But the value in that trim level is the reason I was able to afford the Platinum, if that makes any sense. It really did hold its value quite well, and that is the reason I was able to get into a very expensive Tundra like that one behind us right now. So as far as being in the Platinum, if I have any regrets, stuff like that, because the newness has worn off a tad. I mean, I'm still excited to drive it, but you know, it's been around for about 2 months now, so it's getting into real life. I don't really have any regrets. Every once in a while, I'll be sitting there and be like, man, I should have went with a bigger lift, bigger tires, stuff like that. But you know, I don't have any regrets of actually buying the truck. I'm happy that I was able to, and it all happened so fast, by the way. This is one thing people don't understand about this whole build. This was not something that was planned out for a long time. This actually happened fairly quickly, in a matter of like maybe a week. Because don't forget, I ordered the TRD Pro Tundra Crew Max, the cement. And you know, we were waiting for that thing to come in, and I kept having my eye on the Platinum. And the whole point of me getting the Platinum, there's a few points, but the main point was, instead of getting another TRD Pro, I would get something different this time, which the Platinum is, you know, the top of the line trim for the Tundra, and I would try something different. And that's how it started. And then it was like, well, wait a minute, what if I just do this ultimate Tundra build? Because the more stuff I could do on the Platinum, the more that helps the everyday consumer for the Tundra. You know, using the TRD Pro suspension, the TRD Pro stuff on it, the dual exhaust, putting wheels and tires on it, taking it off-road. You know, over time we're going to see how like certain parts may break down, things like that. That's actually something too, is people always ask me why I didn't get, you know, suspension company A or suspension company B, why I got the TRD Pro suspension. I was trying to keep it as Toyota as possible for you guys, so you guys can see how these parts work. This truck really, I mean, don't get me wrong, I wanted the Platinum, and I loved all the stuff I did to it, but you know, if I didn't have a YouTube channel, I probably wouldn't have done that. You know, I did it for you guys. That's the thing you got to remember here, is I have a YouTube channel, so my responsibility is to the Tundra owner, and that's why I do crazy stuff like the things you see behind me. Here's one thing that you should know too, as far as regret. Now we're going into this whole other thing, but all of the money made by my YouTube channel goes right back into the Tundra. I don't take the money and go buy McDonald's or food shop with it. I take the money and put it right back into the truck, and that's kind of how I can afford all those parts. Is all the money made on views and ads and all that stuff goes right back into the truck. It's a whole separate thing, and the bigger the channel gets, the more I can do. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I may not get a bigger suspension one day on that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. That truck's going to be around a long time. You need to know that. This won't be like I am with other Tundras where I'm in and out of them. This one I'm going to really wear down, and we're going to see how the long-term effects are on the truck. What breaks, what doesn't break. But yeah, this truck I don't regret, because I have such a really blank canvas in my mind of the future and what I'm going to do. Magnuson supercharger, might change the exhaust system. I don't know what else I'm going to do cosmetically with the grill, the lights, the headlights, the taillights, all this stuff I have ideas with. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do, but it excites me that I have a truck where I could do all these crazy things to it, and there's nothing I'm going to need that I don't have. So like in the TRD Pro, I really wanted a sunroof, and as much as I was like, it's just the sunroof, it's no big deal, that was always hanging in the back of my head. And that's probably why I don't really regret getting rid of the TRD Pro, because it was pretty much an SR5 with a sweet suspension. But now I have a Platinum with a sweet suspension, which is a better packaged truck. So, man, I really went off another direction with all that, but no, I don't regret anything about the Platinum right now. All is well, everything is good. So that's the real answer. I really don't have any regrets. Like I said, with the TRD Pro, the one regret I have is the value that it's held and is holding. But again, that value is the reason I was able to get this truck, if that makes any sense. So yeah, if you have any questions or whatever you got, comment below the video or find me on Twitter and Instagram at TundraDude34. Thank you for listening to that rant that was all over the place, but you guys have a great day.